What's up, everyone? White Rose Demon back here with y'all for, I'm thinking, episode 2 or 3 of Shadowlands Season 4. I could be mistaken. I've taken a small break from recording just for mental health. Mostly because I've just had massive block when it comes to any kind of builds. So I've mostly just been focusing on either odds and ends here of doing like odd jobs like smelting, mining, or digging. Stuff that don't make good content. Or I'm over on the realm of Bastion just making buildings and doing interiors over there. The plan for that is as soon as we move to a new kingdom, the first official teamed kingdom, I'll be starting some videos there. Or if it takes too long, I might just start doing videos from there anyways, no matter what I'm doing. Because that is a supporter server done by Jonesy Boy and Fixit412. So go check out their channels. They're great YouTubers. And it's mostly just a supporter server for them. That's mostly where I've been hanging out a bit overall. So let's get into what we've been working on. So basically, if you look over there, we got Mirror XP. I've basically just took the magic mirror and we've maxed it out with a full maxed out rarity. That was not easy, I'll tell you that. So we can teleport from at least 5,872 blocks with a pretty decent recharge speed. Honestly, it's just a great way of getting out. As you, which button am I trying to hit now? Okay, let's change the day. As you can see, our map has changed because we're currently in winter. So I think I figured out my plan for the overall kingdom here. Where we have this little island area with the village. I think that's going to be our main port, the main part of the city. Then this little island here is probably going to also be part of it, with a sea fort where that pillager outpost is. Then we'll come down on this lower section where this other tower, this other pillager tower thingamabob is set up. And that is where I'll actually have a small little fort. And then we got the quarry here where I've been working. Flattening out some area and working from there. Now I do need to terraform this little area over here. If you can see my cursor, that's where what I'm talking about. That's a massive pitfall, so that'll be flattened out and worked on. And then I'm thinking this is going to be like a mix of very basic farming and some mine. Like over by the core is definitely going to be more mining and industrialist. But I want to use the river side a bit more. But today I think we're going to focus on basic mining. Oh, turn off light overlay. So, I've basically been AFKing in some of this regards to let the copper smelt. And that's why we are currently in the situation we're in with winter. But, uh, meh, we got enough food. But yeah, I've stopped breeding up the cows because I don't deal with them enough at the moment. Now I think uh, somewhere along the line, this entire lake should freeze by my knowledge of of the seasons mod. But if you look, this is what we have from just mining the basic most area of the quarry over there. And this is from us dealing with some cows. Yeah, this is our current smelting setup. Lots of wood was put into it. I also fended off. Now, in order for my own mental capacity, I did go and do a small, how like this is the koi. Well, let's start with that. Right, I left the zinc up here and that because I wanted to mine that, and my pickaxe broke. And I got no cobble. Then again, I'm going to get plenty of cobble just from mining this stuff up. So let's do this. Because I want to kind of come up with a neat little idea in order to build both a mine shaft entrance or like a mine shaft elevator that leads to the different that leads down into the quarry, or like deeper parts of the quarry and mine shafts, while also connecting up with a house. Ooh, some andesite. Yeah, I cannot figure out what it is to distinguish blocks because I would like to just be able to mine stone or cobblestone with vein miner. Actually, small tunnel. Nope, that distinguishes nothing. Large tunnel, 3 by 3. Uh, excuse me, game. I think there's a bit of a misunderstanding here. That should not have done that. Okay, I don't know. Well, I guess we can come over here and just start placing some dirt down. Yeah, most of it was me using vein miner on just grass in order to mine out the... So far I haven't touched the dirt down here. Or the ground down here. That's the annoying thing. Oh, look at how wrecked my pickaxe is already. Yes, I definitely need a better source of of iron, and I need a source of copper, which I will have because originally I did not have apotheosis in this mod pack that I'm using because it kept crashing. But it seems like with the latest update of it, it's fixed. So I now have it back, which really just saves me. And now, uh, do I want to fill in this little section of land here? Take that? No. I want to keep as much of the land natural as I can. Let's grab a stack of this. And let me think. How much metal do I have? Not much. Yeah, this is currently what my copper supply is, and like considering how much that is in actual material, it is shocking. Actually, what can I do with this? Smithing, animal templates, blue dye, prismarine shards. What the? Liquid hyper experience. What the? Bottle of hyper enchanting. Oh yeah, and some kind of enchanting stuff, right? That's what this stuff is. Uh, wait, what? Earth sword, control earth. Let's pin that because that could be a cool little idea later on. Item detector, solar panel generator. Really, we got nothing that requires. Oh, huh? Okay. We do have some. I forgot that we have a. Oh, yeah. This is what the I don't like about this of the Surreal Seasons mod. But I really do like the idea that it will actually change the seasons. It kind of had that bit of immersion to the world, so I'll keep it. But for now, that's kind of the thing. Like we're almost a year into the world in terms of seasons, because I think winter should be around day 75. So uh, day 81. Yeah. So I'm guessing that that is midwinter. Oh, okay, apparently I need like 2 more stacks of dirt, I'm guessing. Which is kind of what annoys me about terraforming. Because do we have any way of automating dirt? Crushing machine, cursed dirt. We get that from path blocks. Which we get from grass. Which we get. So there's no way of physically doing this. Actually, there is. We just need to get into bioengineering of chickens. Which is sand and brown dye. Sand we don't get. I still need to learn how to work that, honestly. Ugh. Yeah, so the plan is we are definitely going to have massive pipe systems to heat the entirety of the city. That much I know. Now, I'm surprised I haven't seen more devastating mobs. Because we have like a dozen mods that add in new creatures. And all we've really seen is the occasional random vampire. And a few of the passive mobs. And that slightly concerns me. Okay, so we have a little mine here. We do have a lava pool here, which I kind of want to use for something. But we got this little area over here, which I kind of want to... I'm kind of considering digging this out and flattening it down and making that like the mine's major platform. Then having a minor platform just wrapping around for like safety reasons. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Oh, right. I turned off the ability for snow layers to accumulate. What the heck is this? Come on, ice powers. Oh, I'm glad I have those ice powers. What the heck? Okay, I jinxed it. I jinxed the entirety of this. What was that? What was that? Okay, if that dropped anything, I don't know. Um, let's eat and heal up. Okay, that dropped nothing of value. What the heck? That was a necromancer. Transit crown. Whoa, max mana. That's not bad. Arcane essence as well. Okay, that was new. I don't like that that was new. Okay, that's just a normal skelly. Okay, over here is where that fight just took place. Um. Okay, that was both terrifying and intriguing at the same time. But now I know that they do actually spawn naturally. I shouldn't have said anything and just let the game play out as it was. Okay, so now I can get a better view of this area and figure it out. So, I'm thinking maybe bringing this back making kind of like a pathway leading from my house up here down and into the quarry that way because it's the most narrow area. Because but then again, I want to rely on an elevator and tunnels systems to kind of connect the quarry more than anything else. Uh, yeah, I do like this red block though. I think that would be a really why game? Why can't you ever give me like 5 seconds to build something? Okay, let's eat. I do like that. Little tiny crown. Now, I know there's a thing that I actually really like with this hammer. If I can trigger its ability on other enemies. Okay, let's go to right here. I only want to get hit by this guy. Okay, now I don't need a care. Oh, he didn't drop his bow. I do wish I could use a hammer as a pick, but heck, I'm not arguing. Considering a hammer is what I wanted to use as a main weapon, that or a wrench, and they don't have a wrench yet. So yeah, we're gonna have to stick with that. But for now, I need to go into the mines and try and find myself some more iron. So that's probably my best bet right now. Yeah, so over here originally we would have ended up in darkness because of well, it was in a vampire village's territory. I took a bit of time to clear it out so that I could actually see what I was doing down here. I have not quite explored the area yet though. Not to its fullest. Come on, I just want some iron. Okay, what I'm gonna do... dang, that's the issue though. Please tell me I can make stone rods. No, I cannot. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Oh yeah, we also made this. We got our little area. We got our to-do list. And we just got random books. Let's grab you, drop you this bunch of stuff off. And toss you in there for now. Oh! That's not bad. Max health. And max mana. Really nice. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Okay, cool. So let's grab this. Pop that in there. There we go. And I think we have sticks being produced here. So I just want to grab a stack or so of it. 3 stacks. Yeah, most of the wood that came from for the furnaces there were from that lot. So Oh yeah, I have my katana just as a backup speed weapon. Personally, the katana, eh, in my mind, the katana should be a half-handed weapon. Personally. So like you can benefit from two-handed weapons, fight like two-handed using it, or if you have no weapon in your nothing in your offhand, you get a slight damage boost. But I guess that ain't a thing. Eh, I'm playing too much D&D with a katana. Oh, bugger. That was not the plan. Yeah, right now this is my only way out, so I haven't thought through how I'm getting in and out of this cave system yet. That's kind of why the water is still there. Okay, we have a tree over here. So we're gonna bring a... Okay, actually, yeah, this here. This tree here. Let's chop it down. Oh, that is so satisfying. Mojang, please, just give me that. Give me that in Vein Miner as a vanilla thing. And I'll be very happy. Like, modders can do it. Why can't Mojang do it? Like, that's my own personal opinion anyway. So, for the sake of my mining exploits today, we're making a couple pickaxes and taking a crafting table with us. Given... actually, shape this. Okay, that's... There we go. So, I know there's a few ores that were left in some areas. I'll check out down there in a bit. Today it's mostly just going to be mining and exploring this new cave system. Well, more than what I've already done. Because over here is new territory for me. Oh, that's a skeleton with an enchanted bow. Well, that was beneficial. Okay, I don't want to go walking around. Okay, so just coal here. I won't ever argue with coal. More copper is always good for this when building steampunk. Okay. Come on. Are you gonna give me a iron at all? That's what iron is what I want. Iron or some kind of really nice quality resource. Is this the other way that I could have gone? Oh no. This this is a massive network of cave. Well, we can collect the iron. Not iron, coal. Because really you can't have too much coal and yet require a lot of smelting. And who knows, it might lead you to iron. Though I am kind of I want to know what is making it so that it adds this stuff. Like I know it's create, but I mean like what is adding that tough and deep slate this high up? Wait, oh, that is silver, not iron, or not zinc. Okay, good to know. Oh, okay, this is just up here. Now I know there is a way of automating iron production. But we aren't at the level of doing it right yet. I want to wait till we can either monopolize on the iron industry or take full advantage of oh nope, that's mining of iron. So we need to find iron in order to get the zinc. Yeah, I know that is a possible item. Honestly, I'm feeling like our best bet might be just keep going deeper into the cave at this point. Until we find a decent vein. Well, may as well. What do we have to lose? Let's go small tunnel 3x3, large tunnel 3x3. So let's put that there. And let's eat. See, now this is where I should have bought my backpack. Okay, we got lapis. Ugh. Throw that out. We toss this into these. And, I don't have another pickaxe, so we'll put this here. Come on, Iron. I know you want to show yourself. Ooh, dripstone. I don't mind that. And I still haven't figured out how to necessarily level up in any of my actual vampire hunting skills. Okay. Yeah, I still would like to know what causes these to spawn. Because one, they are really just annoying. Because for all I know, this could be a nice vein of something here. And I wouldn't be able to see it. Oh heck, there might even be a cave system that I haven't explored. Oh. 4 blocks? That is still not terrible. What is something I don't need? I don't need arrows. That is a total of 13 iron. I can accept that. Cause yeah, probably shouldn't have used my previous emeralds to make shovels. What ore is that? Jade, I need iron. Okay. Where's this gonna take me? And what? Oh, that's more iron up there. Okay, okay. Where's this to? Oh, this little tunnel. Okay. What do we have up here? Nothing. So that seems to be all we can get from here. Is this way still an open way out? Oh, I'm gonna get shot, ain't I? Right, I never actually closed this off because it's part of the quarry. Good to know. Yeah, we have no real designation to get into the caves of the quarry. Because I did not plan on really keeping it too much of a mine shaft or so. Okay. So let's toss all that we have into the stuff. And okay, it seems okay. We'll keep the coal for our own uses in here. Because this is for more expedient multi-purpose use anyway. Yeah. Uh, yeah, we'll leave that for mining stuff. Yeah, this is why I took the liberty of actually crafting blast furnace automation. So, now let's think about what we need the most. Right, I need a iron block so that I can actually automate some stuff. Okay, let me think. So what I need in total is the... Okay, so I need a mill? Okay, so let's deselect the thing. I need that. I need a fan. Okay, turn cap lock off. And I need some encased belts. Maybe that. But for now we'll go normal belts. Uh, so I know for a fact I need kelp. And luckily we picked an area just a little ways from the ocean. So let's go grab a bit of... Let's go grab kelp. That's going to be the most efficient use of our material, or use of time. Okay. See, I'm still partially confused on overall how the system works for making actual mechanics. Well, I mostly mean mechanics as in surreal seasons. As well as that. Like, I'm confused on that by a lot. Oh, great gators. Ooh, both things that I wanted. That's what I like. Now I need a fair bit of kelp for long-term use. Yeah, I would not. Don't want to drown here. Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe a sea fort over there. That's gonna house like a. Like this here is gonna be a port. Oh yeah, this should definitely be enough kelp to do us me a while. Or at least I hope. I know a lot of the mechanical belt and mechanics that revolves around these are quite annoying. Because if you don't have enough... Oh wait, I forgot. Boom. I like how it's like a totem sound. A stack in 18? Nope, okay, yeah. And for the sake of speed, we'll divide these between 3. Thankfully, they're a year-round crop. And I like how we now have a thing of grass. A shaft. I do need a log. And casings. These are the most important. And it's snowing again. So if I remember right, I think this is how we do it. Mechanical press, nice. And I believe I need this to do this. Depot. Okay. This is why iron is really just important right now. Iron and zinc really are the two most important things. So, okay. We got 2 of the machines we need the most. Now I need a fan, which is 4 sheets. The millstone, okay, that's easy. Now I need... So that means I need 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's those, and that there would make my fan. Then I need another casing for each of them. And I need a cog, which is... Okay, where's my spare wood? Do I have any logs laying around? No. So let's grab some oak. And we'll just do it in heat like this. And for the sake of consistency, Okay. So now it should be. I believe I should be able to do this for the millstone. Nope. Need stone. That and that. Okay, millstone. Now I believe it's hand crank. Oh, no shaft required. Okay. Okay, so that means we should be able to make the area we need. So I'll remove the furniture bench because I made that for the sake of my eventual customization and decoration. Not that not that fast, but we'll work our way through. Okay, so we got that. And that's the fan. So we have everything we need to automate our iron production. Wait, no we don't. I think this? Oh, thank you. Okay, thankfully I was right. And this also automate our cobblestone production. Technically. Now all three of these things need to be ran off of a singular system. So I'll be getting that set up there now. I believe it should be this. No, large water wheel. Is that? Oh. So this should be easily able to run all of these mechanics. The three of these should easily be able to run off of a single point. However, let's grab those. Wait, we have some. Okay, we have a single iron, so that is useful as well. Right, no. Any. Okay, we got some andesite. Uh, yeah. Luckily we have zinc ingots, so I don't mind the usage of that. Okay, there we go. So now, how do I make a gear shift? Oh, okay, gearbox. Okay. Now we'll grab a little bit more oak. Take these out of my offhand. Yeah, look there, I don't... Oh. Okay. So for the sake of necessity, I'm gonna make another depot. I still need something, and I don't think I can make it. I may have to take stuff from other systems. Because let me think. Yeah, no, no way I'm gonna be able to. I have to do it a lot more complicated way. Then again, this is really annoying. Because unless I can get my hands on a drown spawn, a spawn egg for a drown, and a spawner of some kind, in order to make a drown spawner, I won't really be able to do much. Then again, actually, yeah, I think I should be a... We have villagers. We do live in a village, so villagers are a thing. I just need to get them to a little build underground. Why is that the most simple, yeah, most efficient farm I've known? Though once we actually get a decent farm on the go, I might make the rule of no AFKing in the world. But then again, mm, for now we're gonna just build a temporary structure here. Well, I didn't make a gearbox. Well, for the sake of myself, let's do it. This will go here. I do want it somewhat in the water, like so. See, now I'm part of the small few people that do think at least support it all the way down. Like, I don't mind it hitting stone, because stone's a pretty decent thing. Now, one thing I have learned that is pretty interesting is most places actually blocked off part of their area, like so. I will block that off temporarily. Of course, now the dog starts to go nuts, so wanting to get out. Uh, yeah, I kinda need to for this. Okay. Okay, well, we'll end the episode here. Hopefully you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. And we'll catch you all on the next one. Later all, and have a good one. See ya.